It's been a big problem. I don't think the war in Afghanistan has gone very well.
Paul Magno is a board member of D.C.'s Washington Peace Center, but his passion for the removal of troops from Afghanistan is growing around the U.S.
We shouldn't be trying to solve everybody else's problems. We have plenty of our own to solve right here.
Over the weekend, the U.S. suffered the deadliest single loss for coalition troops in its decade-long war in Afghanistan. Militants shot down a U.S. military helicopter, killing 30 American service members and 7 Afghan commandos.
As far as the carnage part of it, I'm really not bothered by it.
10 years after the start of the U.S.-led conflict, the war seems even more deadly, with high numbers of troop deaths but also record civilian casualties. A recent United Nations report estimates civilian deaths and injuries in Afghanistan rose by 20% to 1,090 killed and more than 1,800 wounded between the spring of 2010 and spring this year.
We're attacking targets and killing more civilians than combatants, and that's the nature of modern war. In fact, I think somebody's statistics said 90% of casualties in war are civilians these days.
Despite recent statements from the Obama administration and top officials that they're making progress in Afghanistan over civilian casualties, the recent report and those observing humanitarian issues there paint a much more grim picture. According to the report, U.S. troops and coalition forces are responsible for about 14% of civilian deaths. Even though numbers have decreased 9% from last year, the fact that one innocent life is lost is troubling for anti-war activists.
One thing we did is we did go after bin Laden. Like I said, mission accomplished. We got bin Laden. What else are we there to do? What is the reason we're there for?
It's certainly not a good thing, and it's more of an argument for why we need to think about packing up our stuff and getting out of somebody else's country.
President Obama assured the nation in June that 33,000 U.S. troops will withdraw by autumn next year. 5,000 will be pulled out immediately, with another 5,000 leaving at the end of 2011. Some experts say their departure could leave a security vacuum in the country. Colin Campbell, Press TV, the White House.